40 Days for Life is coming up. It starts in September, early September. It's a 40-day prayer presence in front of the mills, and it brings a lot of new people out in front of the mills in a way that even somebody who's not experienced to coming out of their shell, talking to people in crisis, doing street ministry, you're just an average schmo who you are sorrowful about the abortion holocaust, the prenatal murder holocaust. This is an opportunity for you, and I would recommend that you get on the 40 Days for Life website, find out the abortion clinic close to you that is holding a vigil, and come out for a couple hours every week. Start small and just keep increasing. And I think you'll know you're there when you've spent an entire week thinking about you, and you haven't spent an hour or two in front of a murder mill in your area. You'll know that you are waking up your conscience to the fact that we are all called to be salt and light to the world, and Christians especially. You have a moral obligation to take a stand for life, and the power of prayer and shutting down an abortion mill is amazing. And in fighting that demonic activity, I think we hide behind Roe versus Wade. I think we hide behind the Supreme Court justices. We hide behind the presidential election. The bottom line is that we can shut down mills without all those means. It is important that we have Supreme Court justices that defend life and liberty, and if they're not doing that, they need to be impeached. But going through county boards, calling out to the abortionists, asking to pray with them, calling them to repentance, doing mailers where you expose abortionists within their medical community. Abortionists are the scum of the medical community. Even pro-choice doctors consider abortionists to be less than real doctors. And exposing them to the public, exposing them in their neighborhoods, will oftentimes make them retreat and go into a real job venue.
Yeah.
So we all have a responsibility. If you have an abortion mill down the street, you have a personal responsibility to get it shut down.
Well, thank you for being here and for doing what you do, and for working with Pro-Life Unity. We're united.
Yes.
We're making things happen.
That's right.
And that website is 40daysforlife.com. That's 40daysforlife.com. We encourage you, get involved. If you're watching this and you haven't done anything yet, do it. It's up to us. We're the ones who are going to help the women who are going into this place who think they're getting help. They're not getting help in here, are they?
Not only are they not getting help, it also emasculates men, and it victimizes women on so many levels. First of all, the act of lying on your back with your legs open, letting a doctor rip the life out of your body is not a position of empowerment. You are absolutely a victim. And it goes much deeper than that. Here, a woman has opened herself up to a sexual relationship with a man who is taking advantage of her and does not want any responsibility for that union. And there's something special about sex. It's supposed to be a protected thing, and it's supposed to protect the children that come out of it. And so this woman has been used by this man. These men have no sense of protecting their children. I mean, 100 years ago, as a man, your children were your future generations, and now we have men that are completely emasculated, that have diluted their own value in terms of being fathers and husbands and protectors. And so it rips the bottom out of the family. And when the family is destroyed, the culture is destroyed, the society is destroyed. So we are killing ourselves through this act of abortion. It's not a single one-time thing. And studies have shown that so many women, or over 80% of women, are haunted by their abortion experience even 10 years after it's happened. It affects the other children in the home. A lot of times child abuse will increase in a home where a woman's had an abortion because she feels angry at her children that are living an attitude of, you got to live, don't you dare treat me like this, it just erodes everyone's quality of life, not just for the woman. And it also erodes the legal system. When within the legal code it's justifiable to murder innocent life, that is going to bleed into every aspect of our legal code. And it distorts people's view of morality and people's view of right or wrong, and also the value of human life in general. When you're making decisions on international policy, where you're going to send soldiers to die, what are bioethics? What are the standards for bioethics within the medical community? Is it okay to withhold food and water from a terminally ill patient? Abortion is eroding every aspect of our life and liberty, and that's because life and liberty are inextricably bound. When you terminate life, when you erode the value of life, your rights as a human being have been utterly destroyed and eroded. Life and liberty are granted by the Creator in the moment of conception, and any effort to detract from that rips away the very foundation of why our country was established, why our Declaration of Independence was written, and why our Constitution was written. We are, in effect, at the place where the entire foundation for our society, our way of life, our way of law is being ripped away and destroyed.